Welcome to Marco Island. Check it out. But this is the Dolphin Tiki Bar and Grill in Marco Island. You know, the Harley culture is hard to define. I define it as a family. And today, we have an extended family. Meet the Burnout Betties. So I'm here with
Peggy, Burnout Betties. Red.
Gilbert.
Now Gilbert is not part of the Betties, but
No.
but he's in the ride.
Our male riders, we call them Bobs. So he's our official Bob, I guess, now.
Tell me a little bit more about the Betties. How did you guys get started?
So we were originally in a different group, and it kind of didn't work out. There was a little bit of animosity there, and we just kind of want to just ride. So we got together, we were throwing out names, everything was a little joke, and all these names came about, and someone threw the Burnout Betties. So I said, oh my God, I like it, because it sounds like Betty Boop, and I love Betty Boop, so here we are. I think it was 10 that we came from the original group, and we stuck together. And now I think we have like 37 in the chat of women who actually come and ride with us. And, you know, they don't need to be called Betties. They don't have to. It's not a club. It's not an MC. But I have the name because I need it for social media. So everybody posts their pictures and we post our rides. And we just have a good time. I learned how to ride 24 years ago because my husband was a rider and I used to be a backpack. But he didn't let me ride his bike. So I had no bike to ride. So we moved to Florida 12 years today, and 11 years ago I got my first bike. It was a little tiny Honda 250, and I rode that one for about a good 4 years. And my son said, Mom, but just sit on a Harley. I thought they were too big for me because I'm short, I'm vertically challenged. So I got on my first bike, I fell in love with it, and I took it home.
So Red,
Yes.
when did you join the Burnout Betties?
Today.
Just today?
Today.
That's funny, I've seen you around.
I've been around,
Alligator
but I haven't been a
Alley.
Betty for
Yeah,
just
we
today.
Really? Wow.
We just met. We met at
Friday
the
night.
Alligator Alley's event.
She tried to get me killed. And then I said, that's my sister right there.
How long have you been riding?
22 years.
22 years.
Yes.
So you started on a Harley or a different
Harley.
bike? On a Harley.
Actually, no. Yes, I started on a Harley. My first bike was a Honda. And then a little Shadow. And then when I knew how to ride, I upgraded. I wanted to get a 1200, but my husband at the time said, no, I don't think it's going to work out. You need to get a little bit bigger. And
Awesome.
I've had my Deuce that long.
This is Shamus.
Hello.
Shamus, how long have you been riding?
For 3 years now, but I used to ride about 10 years ago for about 5 years. So altogether about 10 years.
Cool. And you've been with the Burnout Betties how long?
Recently, since the beginning.
Cool.
Yeah.
What do you ride right now?
I have a Harley 48 22 Harley 48.
Yeah. And she is a trooper, because let me tell you, so it's a bit of a ride to Marco Island, and you know, you guys out there that ride these 48s and stuff and don't have a windshield.
No.
I introduced to you Kat. She's the badass of the group. All right, we almost got into a scrap today, and she was right there. Kat.
Hello.
I've known her not for a long time, but she rode with us. You might remember her. She rode with us in the Sliding Never Hiding group to my birthday ride. She was kind enough to come along, and I am a fan since then. And I follow her on Instagram, and I'll throw that Instagram up, by the way. But Kat, how long have you been riding?
2 years.
2 years. And you ride a what?
Lowrider S.
Yeah, and it's a badass bike, and she rides for two. I didn't know she rode 2 years only, but she rides really good.
And I Crashed my first bike after a month and a half of getting it.
Yowza. But you've been riding more than 2 years.
Nope.
What'd you learn on?
A dirt bike, I rode it twice, and then I got a sport bike a few months later.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So that's Kat. Follow her on Instagram. She's awesome.
What's going on, everybody? Hope you guys enjoyed this short and sweet video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It helps us out. And until next time, love you all to death. Stay safe on the road. See y'all real soon. Peace.